Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another deck highlight. We just had the Marvel Snap OTA, so with that came a few interesting changes. The ones that we're going to be taking a look at today are Captain Marvel being reduced from a 5-6 to a 4-5, and Vision being increased from a 5-7 to a 5-8. There were only buffs in this OTA, so I may make another video that goes over a different buff package, but I was interested in the move package that got buffed, and I thought that this could be one that fits into an archetype that I am personally very fond of that just hasn't been very good. It's what I like to call move control. So it plays Polaris, Magneto, and it hopes to just reposition your opponent's cards, ideally under Kraven, so you can get some power bonuses there. And then it just plays some good stat move cards as well. So you have Angela to initially play your move cards into, like Vision, Captain Marvel, knowing that they will eventually leave. You have Dagger as the sole just good move card. Dagger is just a personal favorite of mine. You can swap this card out with Human Torch, Multiple Man, Vulture, whatever your preference is. My preference is Dagger because she's immune to a lot of things and typically doesn't get big enough to get nuked, which is good. Just good on cards that you can move on your own, so you can play it into Angela, then move it into Kraven, get a lot of power. Silk as just a general good high stat card that also has move capabilities. And then Miles Morales that benefits from all the moving going on, so you can play a 1-5 out on good rate. The real line that this deck is looking to do is get Captain Marvel on 4, Vision on 5, and then Magneto all of your opponent's stuff to one area that you're probably going to lose, but then you have the rest of your deck to move around that your opponent really doesn't know what you're going to do, so you can get some pretty wild power swings of all of your powers in one location, then you shift all of it to evenly distribute in other lanes, and then you also can dictate where your opponents play. Depending on how you guys like to play, you can add more of normal move to it, or you could add more movement control like Juggernaut and Stegron to the package as well. I also thought this deck was a pretty friendly budget deck for a lot of people. The only card I think that's difficult is Silk. I don't know where Miles Morales sits currently, but Silk can be easily replaced by, obviously, most notably would be Jeff, but Juggernaut would also be a good replacement, or just Vulture, Human Torch, or Vulture? Yeah, Vulture. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this deck highlight, please let me know in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe for more deck highlights in the future. See you in the video. Alright, hopping into the first video. There was a lot of recent Marvel Snap news that happened that I probably should talk about. The most obvious being the roadmap that they released that had a bunch of stuff in it. I can't remember all of the stuff they were talking about. I know down the pipeline they have like new variants coming out, new splits coming out. That stuff sounds cool, don't get me wrong. I'm just stupid and can't remember things. But more importantly, for me, and for maybe some of you out there, I feel like most people are mobile, they're coming out with the full release of Marvel Snap on PC. So instead of this weird UI that I have to do that I forget to do all the freaking time in my videos, as you've noticed, it maybe will just look pretty all the time and I won't have to worry about that, and that would be really nice and convenient. That likely won't be the case because frick me, but it would be nice if that were the case. What I really hope to see is that somewhere on the screen with all this beautiful space they have is that they put my deck somewhere. At the very least, they let me see my deck It would be nice if they just integrated that UI that every streamer uses that also shows your opponent's deck. Like, it doesn't show your opponent's. That sounded like cheating. It shows what cards your opponent has played, so you can just, you know, see it. Okay, game. Frick these rocks, alright? There were 3 rocks in my deck, and I've pulled 2 of them. Thank you very much. See, this right here, that looks stupid. When I do that, that feels dumb. But I can do that. That feels less dumb. I can do that. Pull this here. Hopefully win here. Yeah, there's no way he generates 25 power middle. Womp. Yeah, bucko! Get out of here with your ugly Shang. That wouldn't even won. That was actually losing regardless. What? Okay, whatever. Alright. Hopping into the next game. We have Vormir, which is super cool. Doesn't really matter for us. We can just, you know, say no. And just play around it. It's that simple. This game is a cruel joke. Guess what? If my shit's dying, your shit's dying too, bud. Your Zabu's dead as hell. If I don't get to have fun playing my Angela, you also don't get to have fun just at all. Get that Zabu out of here. Gone. I'm thinking this is a negative deck based off that Adam Warlock. That's a bit of a weird one. Can we win on Captain Marvel, Vision, and Magneto? Honestly, maybe. If they don't play a card, if they don't actually use Wong until turn 6, we win because okay, they played something. Oh, it's Darkhawk? Okay. That's fine. Move 2 of those bad boys over here. Do that and that. This wins us here and here. Yeah, so I thought this was negative, but now I'm not sure why he's running that Adam Warlock. Yep, and then Captain Marvel wins us middle. Woo! You gotta love just dictating the flow of the game. Being like, yeah, you can play your cards where you want. I get the final say in the where you play the cards, though. Unfortunately for you. Fortunately for me. Alright, moving right along. Okay. Move Daggerin, play Spider-Man there, get the free card, Vision on 4. That's the line I'm looking at. It's still a 3-8, so you know. I'm inclined to do this because I can just play Spider-Man next turn on a discount. That's massive. We'll see how much I care about that, I suppose. I'm very unsure how much I care about getting Living Tribunal. It's just kind of not good for us. Like, we aren't really playing that many stats. We're just kind of messing with their stats. Like with where they play their stats. Yeah, that's also just a bad card. I can wait to move that. Are they just a Living Tribunal deck? Just like raw? Um, 36, 45, 15s. I mean, it might just be a Living Tribunal deck. It's not, I guess. Hit Nightcrawler. I don't know what card that was.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Bye-bye.
Victory.
What a weird deck. They're running Electra just to mess with me, I guess. Like, what? Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Pass on that. Angela middle on 2. I said Angela right on 2. Yeah, I want Angela right on 2 because I don't want to get a bunch of cycles. That would just suck. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. It's cool. Does that still give the buff because I played it into the Angela lane? Okay, sick. That's like best case scenario. Do that. I know Dagger probably won't. Just kidding, get baited. As I say, Dagger probably won't get a buff from this, but hey. Now, you're an all-star.
Wind, aid my hand.
What's your game plan, homie? What are we doing? What are we cooking? What are we cooking? Are we cooking some Legion? Because you're gonna lose. Like, what? Why do you flood against a move deck? Bam! What was that? Polaris? Anything? Hmm. 8, 10. 20 power here. And I'll be also playing a Captain Marvel, so they won't. And this could just go middle. I feel fine. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I feel fine. Like, I don't really see how they win that. I think it was right to not play Vision middle because Captain Marvel could tie there. Like, even if they Jeff there, we would have won because our Kraven would have got buffed twice from the Captain Marvels moving, and Silk moving middle would have done the same thing. So I think we were winning no matter what. All right. See, I'm inclined to not play these cards on turn 1. Also, we could be looking at a Magneto to Necrosha, which could be super cool. That's all I'm saying. That would give us 10 power, and then just absolutely nuke their board. Just giving options. I think that we are in a very good position. I want to double down my statement and say that I think we are in an extremely good position. Yeah. Pretty sure that this is correct. And then we're gonna Marvel into Shuri's, and then we're gonna Magneto Necrosha. Try and just disrupt everything. Yeah. You ain't the only one, bucko. Welcome to the meta. Get with the times, grandma. People are snapping, I think, literally because they have Captain Marvel, and they think that everyone else in the game was like, Captain Marvel, bad, she didn't get buffed. It's like, okay. Oh, yeah. If he has Vision, though, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. This would pull these two cards. It would be 1, 8, plus, so 9, plus 1, 10. I would tentatively be tied on left. Captain Marvel could move, and I'm not... I am winning. Boom roasted. Victory. I was doing math like there, like, oh, I'm winning Breaker, duh. But Captain Marvel could have just freaking moved to Necrosha for me and won. Yeah, no kidding. All right, this is likely going to be the last one for the video. But I do have a question for anyone who's made it this far, if you are an avid snapper and know what I'm referring to. What is the fan favorite split? Like, do people prefer gold splits, or do people prefer to have the inked splits? Because my personal opinion is I feel like the inked splits are better about 90% of the holy crap, this is awful. I feel like the... what the frick do I do? I feel like inked is better 90% of the time. However, I feel like gold, when it's good, is like way better than an inked is. So I'm like kind of torn on that front.
Hands up.
Like, what? Okay, we have to win. Yeah, cool, sick, awesome. Let's go. Easy every time. Wasn't even concerned a little bit. Victory. Were you sweating? I wasn't sweating. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the video, please let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions for the deck, let me know. I like to hear it. I like to brainstorm. Leave a like if you enjoy the deck, and subscribe as well, because, you know, I make fun decks sometimes, so you get to see those. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.